Well, now to new legal action against two Detroit hospitals. The suits stem from disturbing allegations against Dr. Oumair Aejaz. We've been following the story from the beginning in August. Aejaz charged on a long list of counts, including child sexually abusive activity, recording children under the age of 18 while nude, using a computer to commit a crime, and more. Now the case leading to two civil lawsuits. 7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javed shows us the next step survivors are taking as they fight for justice.
So today, 2 class action lawsuits were filed against DMC Sinai Grace and Henry Ford Macomb that granted privileges to Dr. Oumair Aejaz, a Rochester Hill-based physician charged with multiple sex crimes that includes filming nude pictures of women and children.
These multi-billion-dollar medical institutions failed to place patient safety first, resulting in hundreds, if not thousands, of patients being sexually abused or sexually exploited.
Attorney Parker Steiner says one class action lawsuit has been filed in Macomb County and the other in Wayne County. As per the complaint, both Jane Does were treated by Dr. Aejaz in 2023.
These class action lawsuits are on behalf of all patients who treated at either Henry Ford Macomb or DMC Sinai Grace from 2018 to 2024.
Last month, the 40-year-old internal medicine doctor was arrested and charged with 10 felony counts. According to Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard, the victims range from children as young as 2 years old all the way up to adults.
For at least 6 years, Dr. Aejaz was able to take videos and photos of many patients.
The sheriff's deputies also identified victims from a local swim club in Rochester Hills. So far, investigators have seized 6 computers, 4 cell phones, and 15 external storage devices. One of those hard drives alone reportedly has 13,000 videos.
We understand that individuals who were treated with anesthesia are particularly susceptible to having been assaulted by the doctor.
Attorney Simone Shinton says victims should not delay in coming forward, as Michigan has a statute of limitations.
These same institutions that will tell survivors to sit patiently and wait for the criminal process to run its course will turn right around and say that they took too long to come forward.
So far, what has the health system responded to your claims?
That essentially that yes, he worked here, but he wasn't one of our employees.
Meanwhile, Sheriff Bouchard says since the arrest, 127 potential victims have reached out via the dedicated email set up by the sheriff's office.
We're taking time to make sure we put together all the information that's necessary for prosecutors to make determinations on any additional charges.
Now, I reached out to both health systems. DMC says they'll get back to me. Meanwhile, Henry Ford issued a statement saying that they're assessing the allegations made in the complaint, which is very similar to the information released by the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. They've also conducted sweeps of the hospital, and so far they haven't found any unauthorized cameras or recording devices. Now, Dr. Aejaz's next court hearing date is scheduled for October 14th, and as this case develops, we'll get you all the updates. For 7 News Detroit, I'm Faraz Javed.
Thank you, Faraz.